Thank you. Good morning, everyone. It's a great privilege to welcome you all on this special occasion of celebration of the 15th National Voters' Day. Today is special as we are celebrating the 75th year of inception of the Election Commission of India. The Election Commission was established a day before our country was declared a republic. We have gathered here to reaffirm the faith in free and fair elections and celebrate the incredible strength of our collective voice as citizens of this great nation. This year's theme, Nothing Like Voting, I Vote for Sure, aptly encapsulates the spirit of democracy. Voting is more than a right. It is an immense responsibility and the expression of the will of the people in determining the future path that the nation would embark upon by choosing the right people to steer it. Here, I would like to cite a quote by Antoine de Saint-Exupéry, the French writer, poet, journalist, and an aviator. He said, "If you want to build a ship, don't drum up the men to gather wood, divide the work, and give orders. Instead, teach them to yearn for the vast and endless sea." Though the first part of the quote is true for conducting an election from election management point of view, the second part of the quote reflects our continuous efforts in improving voters' participation in the elections. We strive through our sweep efforts to make the voters realize the vast and endless benefits of a truly participative and informed voting brings in for a democracy like ours. I would like to take a moment to reflect on the strides we have made here in Puducherry, transforming the elections into a model of inclusion, sustainability, and innovation. Firstly, I welcome the first-time voters as today is dedicated to you, as you are stepping into an important role as voter of this great republic. In a sense, you have passed an important rites of passage as you transition from a normal teen to a super teen with voting rights. I welcome you to this world of democracy where you have an important role as a voter. In Puducherry, we take pride in empowering our youth through innovative programs like Maipurul. Inspired by the wisdom of Thirukural, we have trained over 24,000 students to critically analyze information and combat misinformation. This ensures that your decisions as a voter are informed, rooted in facts, not rumors or fake news. To the 24,156 young electors in the 18 to 19 age group, you have recently joined the electoral rolls. I want to say your vote matters. Your voice matters. When you vote, you affirm your role in shaping the destiny of our nation. Democracy is strongest when it is inclusive. In Puducherry, we have made it our mission to ensure that every voice is heard and every voter is counted. With 1,136 women voters for every 1,000 men voters, we are among the front runners in gender equity in electoral participation. We have taken strides to ensure persons with disabilities and transgender votes are included in the democratic process. In the Mahe Assembly constituency, all polling stations were managed by women officers, showcasing women not just as voters, but as leaders in our electoral process. We also launched a disability etiquette training module for polling officials, ensuring respectful and seamless interactions with voters with disabilities. Our mission is clear. No voter should feel left behind. Democracy and sustainability go hand in hand, and Puducherry has set a remarkable example through its eco-friendly electoral practices. we launched Count the Carbon initiative. Every stage of the election process, from pre-election activities to polling day activities, was carefully analyzed to measure its carbon footprint. Efforts were made to reduce waste, reuse materials, and plant trees, marking significant progress towards achieving carbon neutral elections. We have assessed that the carbon emission in the last Lok Sabha elections in Puducherry as 270 tons of carbon equivalent. And we have plans to completely neutralize that by 2027 through progressive greening efforts in collaboration with various departments. We organized Walk to Vote campaign where the voters embraced sustainability by walking to polling stations, significantly reducing vehicular emissions. This campaign not only benefited the environment, but also demonstrated the power of community participation. We established green polling stations. Trees were planted at polling stations in honor of booth level officers, serving as living reminders of our commitment to a sustainable and democratic future. Furthermore, we established 30 model polling stations designed with sustainability and tradition in mind. Those polling stations were decorated with plantain leaves, thatched shades, vegetable toranams, and multigrain rangolis, showcasing Puducherry's cultural and eco-friendly spirit. These initiatives reflect Puducherry's commitment to make elections not just as a democratic process, but also a celebration of culture, innovation, and environmental consciousness. In this digital age, technology is a game changer, and we have leveraged geographical information system to identify areas with low voter turnout and to design targeted awareness campaign. Through social media and digital platforms, we reached out to young voters, providing them with the accessible information about the voting process. In addition to managing the elections smoothly, the office also carried out various sweep activities this year to promote voter awareness and participation. A badminton competition was held for college students and government officials. It helped to build a sense of teamwork and togetherness while reminding participants about the importance of voting. The event brought people together and highlighted the idea that every individual's contribution matters in a democracy. An artificial intelligence art competition was also organized to engage people in a fun and creative way. Participants used artificial intelligence tools to create artwork that represented the importance of voting and democracy. This activity encouraged people to think about voting in a unique way while spreading the message of active and informed participation in elections. Let us take pride in some remarkable milestones achieved in the 2024 elections. A voter turnout of 78.9%, reflecting the faith of the citizens in our democracy, was achieved. 100% voter ID card distribution, ensuring that every eligible citizen could exercise the right to vote. Zero incidents of violence or repolling, demonstrating the peaceful and organized nature of our electoral process. The success of the general election to Lok Sabha 2024 would not have been possible without the hard work and dedication of various teams and departments. We take this moment to express our sincere gratitude, which were crucial for the smooth execution of the elections. The roll observers were quite diligent in maintaining accurate and reliable electoral rolls, a critical component of free and fair elections. The local administration department had done a great contribution by ensuring effective solid waste management during the election process, contributing to our sustainability goals. The Agriculture and Farmers Welfare Department have done a significant contribution through tree plantation initiatives that supported our vision of carbon neutral elections. The Forest Department for their critical role in seeding the idea of the carbon neutral elections and in part of the journey towards the Count the Carbon initiative. The Puducherry University for their dedicated efforts in measuring the carbon footprint of the elections. The material team for their eco-friendly approach to procure and manage materials and promoting sustainability throughout the election process. The postal ballot team for facilitating postal voting and ensuring that those unable to vote in person could still participate in the democratic process. The sweep team at the CEO and DO offices for their impactful voter awareness campaigns, which encouraged greater participation and informed decision making among the voters. The counting teams for their efficient and transparent management of the counting process, ensuring accuracy and integrity. The police department for maintaining law and order throughout the elections, creating a safe and secure environment for all the voters. The electricity department for providing uninterrupted power supply during the polls and counting, ensuring smooth operations. The public works department for providing assured minimum facilities at polling stations such as ramps, drinking water, sanitation, thereby ensuring voter comfort. All the line departments for their collective efforts in ensuring the smooth and successful conduct of elections through interdepartmental collaboration. The electoral literacy clubs, nodal officers in schools and colleges for their unwavering commitment to foster electoral awareness among students, ensuring that young voters are informed, empowered, and ready to participate in the democratic process. For the first time, an extensive enforcement drive was carried out during the elections, ensuring strict adherence to the Model Code of Conduct. The efforts led to the seizure of significant quantities of cash, liquor, drugs, precious metals, and freebies, reflecting the proactive measures taken to maintain fairness and transparency. This massive operation underscores the dedication of all officials involved in upholding the integrity of the electoral process. Their vigilance and commitment to implementing the Model Code of Conduct played a pivotal role in fostering a free and fair democratic process. These efforts mark a new milestone in ensuring clean and transparent elections. Thank you to everyone who contributed to making GELS 2024 a great success. Your dedication was essential in ensuring a smooth, inclusive, and sustainable election process. As we celebrate this 15th National Voters' Day, let us remember that voting is not just an event. It is an expression of responsibility, hope, and power. To our young voters, you are the torchbearers of our democracy. Vote with pride, with knowledge, and with a commitment to a sustainable future. To the participants here, let us continue to inspire, empower, and engage every citizen to make voting not just a duty, but a proud tradition. On this day, let us pledge to uphold the values of our Constitution, protect the sanctity of our democracy, and take forward the legacy of inclusive, sustainable, and vibrant elections. As we say with pride, there is truly nothing like voting, and I vote for sure. Thank you.